The second pathogen that is most prevalent, especially in the West, is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Now, we've all heard about tuberculosis. There was a big outbreak a few years back in Mexico. People were testing positive. In California, it was spreading. But those were people who were symptomatic, right, for tuberculosis, and they actually tested for it. There are symptoms of tuberculosis where you're exposed to the virus, you don't have any symptoms right away, and then your immune system drops, you go under stress, something happens, or you get another bacteria, virus, pathogen, and all of a sudden the tuberculosis grows. A lot of medical workers have carried tuberculosis without realizing it. And here's the deal. Tuberculosis, when it's in the system, whether you're symptomatic or not, can cause insomnia. I'm going to go through the list. Insomnia, a chronic cough, kidney stones, endometriosis, vaginitis, testicular cancer, gallstones, bone spurs, alopecia, hair loss, hemorrhoids, hot flashes and night sweats, like menopause. A lot of people think that menopause, we're just supposed to have night sweats and hot flashes. No, not necessarily. That's usually a sign something's off. It's not all hormonal. Can be partially hormonal, but usually you've got something else going on. And TB is one of those things that you resolve it, and then all of a sudden the hot flashes are gone. Cataracts, another one of the things that TB is responsible for. It's also, TB, I think, is also, a lot of times it'll show up with lupus, but so does another pathogen called Proteus mirabilis is what causes lupus. You can have multiple pathogens, right? You can have multiple bacteria, multiple viruses, multiple parasites, multiple fungus in your body. The more you have in your body, the sicker you're going to be. When you're carrying pathogens in your body, eventually it affects your liver. Your liver is what produces your antibodies, right? When your liver gets overloaded because you've got a heavy load of pathogens, eventually it starts to back up. It starts to get congested. And if your immune system is not working properly because you've got all these pathogens, then they put you on medication. Everything slows down. There's side effects to the medication. You end up getting sicker, not better. And then you're just told to live with it, which is why I'm sharing this information with you. Whether or not you ever come to work with me with biomagnetism therapy or not, doesn't matter. I want you to be aware of these things. They don't test for this stuff when you go to the doctor. They just don't.